When is the trend not your friend? You need to understand why this price action tricks you and you should ignore it. Now, what I've marked out is 2 New York sessions. So New York starts at 9:30 a.m. and it closes at 4 p.m. So this is the 15-minute time frame. The last candle is the 3:45 candle because that closes at 4 p.m. So this is the New York session. I'll mark out so you fully understand. This is the open of that session. This is the close of this New York session. This is the open of this one. This is the close. Let's get it right. There's the close. Okay, open, close, bullish here. And then we were bearish here. Okay. Now, this Asia price action, so the price action after the close and before the open doesn't mean anything, okay? You cannot see this price action and be able to predict the following session. And I'm going to show you using 3 years worth of data why the trend is not your friend, okay? So this is outside of trading hours. So the hypothesis was, can I use this to gauge whether the New York session will be bullish or bearish? Okay, either does it continue into New York or does the trend reverse? Is there anything? Do you need to know this? I'm going to tell you exactly why you should ignore this price action. So this is Edgeful. Edgeful has dozens and dozens of reports which allow you to either find your trading strategy or refine your trading strategy. It allows you to find reoccurring phenomena. So the report I dug up today was the futures report for NQ. It's an overnight continuation report using 3 years worth of data. And the session is the New York session, which is from 9:30 a.m. to 4 o'clock. So I wanted to know, does the New York session continue or reverse from the overnight session? Can I use that trend as a continuation or should I use that trend as a counter move? Okay, and what you'll find is the New York session is not influenced at all by the outside session. Okay, so let me just show you that again. So the New York session, I want to know, is this New York session influenced by this trend? Does it continue or does it reverse? Or is it completely irrelevant? So what I found was if the overnight session was green, there's a 54% chance that the New York session was going to be green. But if the overnight session was red, there was still a 56% chance that the New York session was going to be green. That Asia session, that outside overnight session has no basis to your New York session. Ignore it. So any beliefs you have about the market, I want you to test that with real data because it's very easy for our minds to find patterns and then trade off those patterns. But unless you have 3 years worth of data, you don't know whether you're trading some kind of short-term phenomena or some kind of bias that has been laid out by the trading community. So once again, that overnight session has no basis to that New York session. The trend is not your friend. If you would like access to Edgeful, my subscribers have a free 7-day trial. And there's a link to that in the description to this video. If you would like to learn exactly how I trade index futures, metals, forex, crypto, and energies using my golden bullet trading strategy, there's a link to my mentorship below.